Why, hello there, fellow watchers. Just a fair warning. The reaction you are about to see contains acts of violence, mental images, and most importantly, disturbing sequences. If you are uncomfortable, or in this case cannot stomach of what you're about to witness, I suggest you turn back while the rest of you enjoy. Thank you, Reala. Yes, everybody, welcome to the reaction stream. I am your host, Dragon Lover, and I have my co-host.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Wells Clyde 27, aka Ree.
Yes, and we got our first here. Hello, Plush Movie. Welcome.
Oh, hello.
Now, you know the shtick, but I think this is important here. Grab some snacks, get a drink, keep a plushie on standby.
You're gonna definitely need that plushie, so just grab it and hold it by the neck.
Yes, indeed. Now, you know how yesterday we briefly were talking bits about the story and such. Oh, we have another guest here. Hello,
Yo.
Rose. Welcome.
Hey, Rose.
Hey Ray, hey Ash, what's up?
Hello. We are going to be doing a reaction video.
Ooh.
We're
Yes.
gonna do it to Reala's corrupted house, right?
Yeah, Riela's heart. Basically, it was my very first grim dark I basically wrote. Now, keep in mind, this was back in 2014. So, yeah, you can definitely have the idea that this is the older version
Yeah.
before the remake.
Also, I'm glad you like Nightmare, yeah.
Yeah, she looks great. Who knows?
I lo-
Maybe you might. Who knows? Maybe you might try the others of the future.
Maybe. We'll see where that leads.
Yes.
Also, I love how you did Cyrus.
We were just doing trade art, people, in case anybody was curious.
Yeah, what
You
he
can show
said.
them.
Yeah, we could do that.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
shit! I didn't realize we were already live.
yeah, it's okay.
Ooh.
Remember, this is a creepypasta / grim dark story.
Yeah. Yep.
Before we start the reaction, I'm gonna give a heads up. It turns out I was actually writing more of a grimdark story rather than I was a creepypasta. Because creepypastas usually don't have happy endings.
Huh.
There's always gonna be a fault or someone basically meeting their demise or a mysterious cliffhanger. That's mainly how it always works with these sort of stories. But grimdarks, sometimes you may get a happy ending, other times you may not. You basically know that.
Yep.
Well, just making sure that people who are coming in and such, and if they are ready to pretty much watch.
Let's do this.
All right, ready? Keep a heads up. This is definitely going to be oh god, it's gonna be cringy. Hey, go away, thingy.
Trust me, you haven't seen cringe. You want to know? You want to know cringy? Try looking at my old Da Moru crap drawings. Those are horrible.
Okay, ready?
As I'll ever be.
Okay. And 3, 2. You can hear it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Let me know if it's too loud.
Fuck.
Yep.
I'm a simple fan of video games.
Oh, hang on, let me get it up.
Many games from
That's
a few
better.
franchises that I liked. Even though I'm
Yeah,
well,
basically I didn't know how to
I'm
change
a
my name at the
typical
time.
tomboy. It's perfectly natural for me to be one. My favorite games were Pokemon, all of them.
I'm surprised someone
Assault,
actually
Digimon
bothered to actually
Dawn,
read.
Sonic, Luigi's
That's
Mansion,
amazing.
and my top
Yeah.
favorite, Knights, Journey of Dreams. I don't really know why, but Journey
I
of
can't believe they
Dreams
actually
was
used
a
an
really
actual
cool game
picture
that
of a
I've
heart.
always liked to
That's disturbing.
the funny story
But it's
is,
fitting.
True.
never played the original because
It looks plastic and fake.
I did, however,
It kind of looks like one of those shaped like little
get
cakes.
Superstar Tennis for it.
No special cakes.
Some actually do make
Oh.
that.
He was very
Ah.
he handled well, but
I want a hot cake.
Oh.
I did
Also,
like him
you're
better than Sonic.
hearing the
because
reading.
I never really liked Sonic, but Knights was soon replaced by a
Yep.
new character, which got me to play the game even more. That character was the red and black jester, Reala.
Holy
He
sharks,
was
this
an
was
awesome
2014.
character as heck.
Jesus.
Even better at smooth handling. Plus, his design was pretty freaking
You
cool.
could tell.
After a little time, I wanted to get Journey of Dreams, so I did. After playing it, I had so much fun. I did have some trouble, like at the Bamamba boss battle and the Sky concert.
It's
but
true!
The rest of the game was still fun. I was mostly liking the characters. Even Knights. Knights was fun to watch, even if he is a Nightmarean that likes to be playful and carefree, yet still lovable. Helen, I'd say 50-50 about her. Owl, about 10% okay. Will?
10%.
It's okay, I tolerate Owl a bit more.
Was threatening, both horrifying and frightening to look at, as well as listen to.
This is Wiseman.
The one character who always keeps me the most entertained was Reala.
It's true!
I don't know what it was about him that
I think
always
it's the
makes me
music
smile.
also.
Maybe it's because he's a freaking awesome character.
And I'm not gonna lie.
It's the strangest thing.
And please don't take any offense to this, but
Boss, I always
he does have a pretty sexy voice.
well,
Oh my god.
Not wrong about that.
Oh
He
my god.
does.
Oh my Wisen, why you do this?
me.
Why?
Here's
By the way,
thing,
how's the chat looking?
even though Reala's a bad I always seemed
Empty.
comfortable when he talked.
Oh.
It was that soft, calming tone he always has.
Oh.
Also, when he's bowing to his master, it makes
Yeah.
me so sorry for him when he gets in
Mm.
serious trouble. The thing that I mostly cried
Yeah,
over
Wiseman's a dick.
when he's defeated.
No
during
kidding,
the
he
second
pretty much
battle with
is.
I literally cried.
When
then
isn't
again-
he a dick?
I knew he was.
But then again, Malivore ain't no better.
Strange thing.
Yeah, no
I know
kidding.
It's gonna sound silly, but it feels like he's always looking at me during his stare.
This actually led to the other story. The patients weren't thin.
When I'm asleep and dreaming,
Oh, boy.
Knights, Jackal from Knights into
Eh.
Dreams, the other characters, bosses, and even Reala himself, they were all there. They wished to impress me.
I mean, you could say I
things
went to the
inspired in my
Nightopia
head.
area.
They were also there when I'm daydreaming, as imaginary friends.
Mm.
The one who always stays with me is Reala. I know he's a fictional character, but he seemed real to me. The others did too. Heck, it's like we were linked, but I know that's impossible. Reala seemed the most real.
You see, I'm trying to put
He
logic
made me
into
feel
this.
Very happy, safe, humored, and
Num 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 num
True.
num num num.
really was by my side, even in the real world. I've always had a crush on Reala.
Hey, hey, hey! I told you!
That's so cute.
I
Hey!
even named my Reshiram from Pokemon after
Yeah,
him
Reshiram.
because of the color. Blue eyes and flames.
Reshiram,
I
yep.
loved every minute.
Love Reshiram.
In my dreams.
Oh, and Ashley? Da,
Yeah.
da, 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 da,
Hey!
da.
It's not like that. A Nightmare in Ceremony is different.
How happy are you with me?
Oh, that's
Um,
Riel's voice.
Ooh.
Happy as anyone could be. Why do you ask? I had questioned Reala back.
Real thing. If you keep
Just
teasing
one.
Ashley of a wedding of getting married to Ashley, you're going to be the best lady.
You
Hey.
are the only visitor that makes me
Okay, I gotta draw that.
so
Hey.
never harm. Not even once.
You can't stop me.
But if I am what you see, maybe you can use your ideas and come up with forms for me. Maybe then I can protect you from your worst nightmares.
I feel like you're basically getting flushed over the voice here.
Try. I had remembered.
Just listening to different Reala voices gets me happy.
It's funny. I remember being successful. When his form took effect, Reala spoke.
Perfect. Now I will show you
Uh-huh.
my move on what you have wanted for protection.
I remember smiling.
Basic.
Reala then continued.
Oh, and one more thing I really need to know.
What is it? I asked.
Will you always love me?
Oh my!
Look, okay, it was kind of.
Dreams like that.
It's kind of like
made
early
me
friendship
very
that
happy.
sort of
I was
later
always happy when
onwards.
he's on my mind, but years went by and I played Journey of Dreams less and less. Besides, most of those years were of school, and
Yeah.
I was always having trouble fitting in. I had my friends, but I just couldn't stand this kid in my
Yeah,
class.
basically had to bring up the one bully
He's
who
like a
really
curse.
damaged.
I mean, he's always saying the obvious things, whether it's about history, science, English, and even video games. Heck, he even insulted my art because they're either not original or they're ripoffs. This made me
Exactly.
give him the perfect insult I could think of, like him being a loser, a prick, a douche, and a critic. I
Exactly.
even explained to my gaming friend Grant about things I would say, like that Joseph won't ever have a girlfriend, he'll be alone his whole life, he's a douchebag, or he won't
I don't
be
know
getting
why.
laid, or
Oh my god, Ashley.
Grant
Damn,
was
honey.
married.
What? It was basically at the
It's been
time, but
years
yeah,
since
it's
we talked
true.
about that. I'm 17 now, and I still held on to that thought. I began having nightmares, mostly from creepypastas or from my own imagination. I decided to go on my computer and look up Nights since it was
Yeah,
always able
that
to stop
yeah,
my
music from
nightmares.
Nights tends
I
to help
soon
at times
heard a
too.
familiar theme. It was Reala's theme. I began to feel like I should play Journey of Dreams, so I
You
went to my
see,
shelf where I kept my movies and games, and voila!
better than
I
EXE.
find Journey of Dreams. I popped in the
Mhm.
game and got myself ready to play with everyone's favorite purple jester again.
Oh,
You're ready to see my favorite
He's
weapon?
so cute.
As the opening finished,
Yeah, but now the
I
darkness
selected
is starting to
continue
happen.
and picked Will because I liked to play as him. As I entered the dream gate, something wasn't quite right with it. There was no music playing. The nice night sky was just colored black. When I entered, I was greeted by Owl, who seemed to sound like he was upset or something. He looked like he was soaked in blood. His
oh,
sad
Oh
and
my
terrified.
god.
His outfit all shredded up.
dude.
What mostly
Yeah,
scared
exactly.
me
We're getting started
was
early.
what he said.
Oh, thank goodness you've returned, visitor.
Yeah, I couldn't tell the difference. It's still,
Wow.
it's basically Owl, but still.
I had thought to myself, what did he mean, finally returned? Owl continued to speak.
It has been just terrible. Ever since you stopped visiting us, things have gotten way worse.
Oh boy.
Worse? What
Shit's getting real, folks!
Yeah.
He was upset that you haven't been
Oh
so impatient that he started hurting, torturing us all.
shit.
He?
What did he mean by he and torturing? What did he mean?
If you're going to look for knights, then he must be in either Lost Park or Pure Valley. But be careful, visitor. He's watching you.
See?
Boy.
Oh my god, that's just creepy.
I was so
Dude.
confused on
Yeah.
what he meant.
You see why
He
Reala
did
has a major
say
presence
Knights
in
was either
this?
in Pure Valley or Lost Park, so I went to Pure Valley.
What the fuck is even going on? Hey, Hannah, what's up?
I saw the horror.
Hi, Hannah.
The place was covered in blood. Bodies scattered all over the place.
Oh my god.
Ashley!
It was
The fuck, man?
I clearly was not happy with the scenery I faced. I felt rather horrified. I strangely
Jay, I wonder why.
so
Mhm.
I was able to roam freely. While exploring, the music was muted, but there was horrifying monster noises. After about maybe a minute of exploring, I came across what looked like a goodle bird. You know, those giant birds that gets knights into every chase mission?
Oof.
Something was strange about it. It was like it was waiting for me.
Oh,
So
boy.
I went up to it. When I had gotten close to it, it dropped a message and flew off. I walked up to it and read it. It says,
I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for you to come and see me, but you did not. So I shall make you feel what I have been feeling over these years.
Oh, boy.
it,
Oh my
This isn't gonna go
God.
well.
Yeah.
oh well.
Hang on a sec. Before we continue, I'm sorry. Come on. There we go.
Well,
Yes. Hello.
that was, so far just,
Yeah.
How long is this exactly?
Over 52 minutes.
Sweet Jesus Christ. Like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but we can make commentary over this.
Fuck yeah, now.
Ready?
As
I'm
I'll never
going to
be.
enjoy this.
Okay.
There was nothing else to do, and seeing that Knight wasn't there, he must have
Yeah, Knights is missing. Yeah, Knights is
entered
missing.
the other world, but
Fuck.
it was far.
Time to become detective.
The sky was a darker black. The ground was far more bloodier, and there were more Nidopian bodies. Only their heads were missing. I tried
Oh,
for the scene,
Oh
but
my God.
interrupted by a familiar
dude.
call. It was Chameleon. He
Camelon.
seemed like he
Ugh.
needed to say something. He then showed me images of things all
'Cause he's a magician.
over Lost Park. Rides rusting and breaking, nightmares eating the dead bodies of Nidopians.
Oh!
Oh,
Body,
Jesus fuck Ash!
his tentacles torn
Hey,
off.
hey,
There
you
were
mad at me
claw
for it?
marks on his body, and his eyes
oh my God.
Christ!
left.
I did say we get. Reala did say it get gruesome.
Knights wasn't in
He
Lost
did say
Park.
it.
Jesus
There was a last
Christ.
place to check, and
You
that
think this is
was
better in
Delight City.
You think this is better than
Hope
Sonic
to
EXE
God
by story
that it
progress?
won't be like
Yes.
before. Surprisingly, upon arriving, the city was still the same. But then a cutscene showed, which was kind of strange since I didn't pick event. Soon I saw something coming at me, a red light. It went across the screen, and then the screen just cut to black.
Uh-oh.
Found, then realized I was in a black area.
We're in a lot of trouble.
I was soon greeted
We're
by
gonna
a
get our ass spanked.
investor.
Hey,
It was
guys, it's night.
then I've noticed the look on his face, showing feelings I've never seen him show before.
Oh, Jesus.
Sadness, depression, fear, and anguish.
Oh,
That's not
no.
all. He also looked like he had claw marks on him, and looked like he had been crying for some time now. I felt so sorry for the poor Nightmare, and I walked
Knights!
over and hugged him.
No!
I walked over to him to talk to him. Knights was crying. He then looked over and said, "Oh, it's you again. You're back. Oh, thank God you've returned. I thought that things were going to get even worse, but you're here now. Now you can go see him, and I'll
Yep.
let you stop
Also,
this
it's the
horrid
narrator who's
madness."
basically voicing Knights.
Again,
You're doing a
Oh
good
my
job.
God. That was a good night's voice.
who do they mean by he? I should tell you the one who I'm talking about is. It's just
Knights is
then,
gone.
Knights had got taken away by someone. I don't know exactly what just happened. I couldn't figure out what was the thing that took him. But I soon was about to find out. On the ground, I saw that this thing was Reala, the Nightmare, and something wasn't quite right about him. His persona
Imagery.
mask was darker gold. His red color
Yep,
was more
imagery.
like crimson. His fangs were longer and sharper, and his claws were sharper as well.
Yep.
what made me feel more discomfort was the look on his face. It looks like he was a mix of angry, frustrated, and sad. Things I've never seen from him. But what made me more uneasy was the look in his eyes. They had what looked like
Fuck.
tears. It gave
Hey.
me the impression that he was crying out of anger. After a minute of staring at him, Will was dragged down by a dark red war portal. The
Fuck.
screen cut to black.
Yep.
But before the screen went to black, I saw that there was writing that looked bloody. Just mentioning this makes my blood run cold. Do you still love me, Ashley girl? The game forced me back to the menu. I was shocked to see that Will was blocked off. It only left Helen selectable. I wanted to continue, but I was terrified. Not to mention, I was already tired from a long day. I turned off the game and went to bed, hoping to get some proper sleep. I wanted to get this whole freakiness behind me, but it wasn't that easy. That night, I had a dream. In my dream, I witnessed Will, Owl, the Nightopians, and Knights all being
Yeah.
tortured by someone with a familiar figure. I was terrified to find out that the figure was Reala. In my dream, I asked him to stop. In fact, I begged. He turned to face me. He had an evil, confident smirk. His evil eyes were glaring at me.
Holy
He began to float
Jesus.
over me. I
Yeah.
tried to move, but it felt
See?
like something was holding me stiff.
See.
And here I thought I was a dark, twisted bitch.
Showing
Jesus
no
Christ,
change
Rick.
in his
And this
expression,
was me in
He
2014.
was looking straight at me. I was shaking.
Oh my
I felt
god.
to try to hurt
Jesus
me, so
Christ, Al.
I embraced
Jesus Christ,
myself
dude.
on what he was going to do next. I shut my eyes tightly and just waited.
How's the chat looking?
Nothing.
Empty.
I opened my eyes and
Yeah,
saw
no one knew yet.
he had before changed. The expression looked something like disappointment. He didn't say anything. I remember we stared at each other for about a minute or two until he simply crossed his arms and spoke.
You are not too sure what is going on here, correct?
In my dream,
You
I
see?
didn't know how to answer
You
him.
see? This is
I
better than
remember shaking my
EXE.
head in hope.
Because
that
Reala
he
is
had the
actually
idea.
being smart here.
He resumed to speak.
Exactly.
I guess I shall let you in on a little something, Ashley girl. The answer
Ugh.
is right here. Only the girl who fears me can do this. And if you complete this task, you will be shown everything.
I'm
I
almost
knew
afraid to know where this is going.
I knew who he meant by
Don't worry.
who
Hold
feared.
your plus.
I turned the game back on and selected Helen. Helen was the
Yep.
girl. When she arrived at the dream gate, my stomach did a flip when I saw that the dream gate was demolished. The metal bars were rusted, molded, and there was grime forming. The trees were stained in what looked like blood. There were bodies,
What
dead
the
Nightopians
fuck?
scattered across the path. Leading up into the path, there was one dead body at the end that I can easily
Are
recognize.
you okay?
Mm.
The body,
I am so good.
the body has been torn apart.
Jesus Christ, Ash.
I felt like I
I'm
was
sorry,
about to throw up,
okay?
so I quickly went to
It's
talk
okay.
where
It's
I
okay.
feel less sickened, but I was wrong.
I don't know whether I should be amazed or
There,
concerned.
I saw that the water was
That was in 2014. Now she's older.
covered in mold and grime. I
True,
quickly
but still.
chilling feeling
Goddamn. Wow.
where nights would usually be wasn't there.
I don't know.
Cage, it was gone. In the place where that cage would be, it was Reala standing there. Just
Oh god, no.
Yeah, he's there.
he wanted me to move Helen towards him. I did, but Helen moved
No.
at half of her own running speed. I had figured this was because Reala was the first enemy in the game she ever encountered. When I stopped in front of Reala, he offered his hand as if asking me to duelize. But I know that's impossible. You can only duelize with knights. But I think if he was the only one there, I might as well. It's not like I had a choice. So we dualized and began flying. What I've noticed, I flew all over Aqua Garden until about 3 minutes later, Reala stopped completely, without me stopping him. He slowly descended to the ground, then after 15 seconds, he spoke.
In order to find out the truth, these tests shall prove on how your emotions are linked with mine. Thus, you will understand my pain.
Oh
What he was
no.
about.
Yeah.
He was
So,
talking about
Reala's character in this. What do you?
testing my
How do you
link with
think?
his emotions.
I have no
By that, but I think
Oh
I was
God.
about to find out.
my brain's kind of.
With all 5 missions, Reala presented.
I'm
Well,
not entirely sure
Finally
how to
finished.
answer
I
that.
did it.
Because
They were
Jesus
far.
fucking Christ, Ash, this is
They were
disturbing.
more like a horror
Yeah.
In a bad
style.
way?
I had to hunt Nighttopians. I had to
No, but just
capture
holy fuck, Ash.
dreamers.
Do you want to take a breather?
Reala claw his victims.
Maybe we could do since it's like a long. Why don't we do like half of it today in this stream? We could do the other half in like another stream.
Hey,
Well, I'm just throwing out ideas. All right.
hi, and jeez, people honestly want me to do more Godzilla NES. Look, I know people like that creepypasta, but still.
I would definitely like to listen to more reality.
You do.
I enjoy this.
And what about you, Chelsea?
See, I think these can't stomach it.
It's more or less that I'm trying to comprehend what I just witnessed.
How about we
Actually,
get into the middle of the video of the movie, and then we could pause the stream, and then we can come back after you having a breather.
Yeah, because I just
wow.
Actually, that was holy tits, man.
Hey,
so far, what do you think? What do you think?
I am both horrified and impressed. Mostly horrified.
Well, remember, this was me, but would you say that my creepypasta is an underestimated one?
No, it's just holy fuck, man. I'm not even sure how to put it into words.
I'd say I did far better than the Jeff the Killer story.
Oh my god!
And at least I'm not the stupid one compared to the protagonist in Sonic EXE.
Like seriously, if there's something telling you not to play the game, don't freaking play it. Sweet zombie Jesus, man.
Yes, and most importantly,
I know why
EXE is not even that scary. Honestly, he's not that scary anymore.
True. He's just lame. Fucking lame.
You know, at least
the first time I really heard about it, I'll admit it was an interesting concept. The only thing that really freaked me out was like the screaming. And I will admit there were times that kind of made me my heart skip a beat.
It's a stock use scream. I'm not even kidding.
I get it. I get startled easily.
And also, it doesn't really match with the characters. Seriously, that was a female scream, and Tails and Knuckles basically use that, which doesn't make sense.
Well,
Okay,
I
am I
hope
the-
that some boys can scream females.
I know, but that just means Tails and Knuckles just scream like little bitches.
Holy crap!
Fucking hell, Ash. Okay, in my
What?
defense, I tend to get startled easily, so it really doesn't take that much to really have someone make my heart stop.
Okay, at least you're not watching this alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank God, because I don't think I'd be able to.
Finish it.
I mean, you weren't able to watch MLP Grimdark Stories.
True, but still. But that didn't mean I still didn't get freaked out by them.
True.
After this, somebody's gonna have nightmares.
If I do,
All
so
right.
help.
Hey, Hannah, you do you want to pretty much be part of this stream?
Do you
Yeah,
know
I
anything
apologize, everyone. I need a few minutes to
Okay.
get my
I'll
ball
just basically
bearings.
I'll just basically stop the screen share for a bit, so we can get things to pretty much be set.
How about we watch something cute for a while then?
Well, like, Ree, didn't you suggest that maybe like we show everyone in the stream the our trade that me and Ashley did?
Oh
Hang on.
yeah, you could do that.
Hang on, I'll get it.
Hugs.
Ash, that's not the least bit cringy. That was absolutely horrifying. Congratulations,
really?
Jimmy. Yes, Jesus Christ.
Oh my Wiseman.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna get this thing. Screen shares.
And and Hannah will get back to it soon. I just need a few minutes to get my ball bearings and
Here he is.
there's the boy. Yeah. For our trade, everyone, me and I drew Ashley's character Nightmare, and she drew my boy Cyrus.
Actually,
Crypt
it's
here.
Nightmaria.
Whatever.
This is how he originally looks.
Yep, that's Cyrus. Cyrus Crypt. He is a fear dragon.
Not a vampire, but I just went for something simple.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And this is how I drew Nightmaria.
Yep. I can show you what she looks like.
Hey, it's Quilcifer, the bastard he is.
Here she is.
So pretty.
Yes. You did ask about the feathers, and yes, she does have feathers.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, cause like
I gave you the picture link.
I know, it's just sometimes it's kind of hard to decipher what's fur, and what's spikes. No offense. I just wanted to make sure.
So, design-wise, what do you think?
I think she's absolutely gorgeous.
And she's not the generic pink.
Nope. I mean, ooh,
And this is Dusk Nightmaria.
gorgeous.
Yep. Would you say quite as intimidating?
Yes. By the way, when I did that comic dub with Dusk Nightmaria, how did I do?
Why don't we give that to our fellow audience?
Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna be comic dubbing this. So I'd love to hear your opinions. You incompetent fools. Did you really believe that would do anything to me? How cute. But there is one thing you should have known before even trying to challenge me. It is that there is more to me than just my appearance, on which you thought was nothing more than just a pleasant sight, and that I couldn't possibly pose as a threat. There is one thing wrong with that statement, and that would be never judge a goddess of dreams.
Yes. Gosh, could you envision Ashley H's song that basically that
Blame it
that
on
villain
me.
song. No. The other one, the main villain who took over Celestia, basically
I
saying
am the
this. Yes.
Oh, I am the queen. Oh, I
Yes.
love that song.
Yes. That's that. That's basically her.
Oh yes. So everyone, how did I do?
Crystals? No. Queen. I don't know.
Nothing yet. She's
Shit.
the queen.
No.
So Ashley Ree, how did I do on that?
Pretty good.
That your voice reminds me of that changeling queen. All you need is that.
Chrysalis.
Yeah, all you need is that voice change so to make you sound a little bit more. Make your voice more
Yeah,
echoey.
sounds like Chrissy. Anywho's.
Yeah, if you're probably wondering who that black dragon is with Nightmaria, that's actually Quilcifer.
Care to say a bit about him?
Yeah, basically he's known as the Dark Prince. You could probably find him on my DA page. A little bit of context behind him. I had adopted him like a couple of years back, and I actually forgot to draw him for a couple of years. And Quilcifer, you start bitching at me about it. So help me God, boy.
There he is.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
God.
that. Yep. And when I realized that, I'm like, oh fuck! I cannot believe I. But then again, it wasn't the first time.
Yep, very clear. Oh, we were basic. I was doing the art video, and this was the one I was drawing. Oh gosh, come on, work. Okay, here it goes. Y'all remember this? Chelsea? Hello?
Oh yes, I was literally there for it.
Your audio got cut.
Shit.
Anyways, you're saying?
Yeah, I remember. Like I was there for it.
This is still can't believe it was impressive to do this.
Yeah.
Dogs be going crazy out there.
What else is new?
I mean, I heard yours.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the one who gave her the inspiration for this one.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Oh, maybe give your impression on this fellow right here.
What was the question?
care to give a demonstration on your dead lass's voice?
Ah. Well, what if she was, ooh, maybe, would you like to help me out with this? Like, maybe she was talking with one of the other deities?
Mm-hmm. That depends on which one.
I don't know.
Hey. Oh. Yep.
I mean, I still found that absolutely hysterical.
Yeah, the fact that I went with this color scheme.
I absolutely love it.
I mean, you don't
Phantom
see,
Reala.
you don't really see blue basically be custom with this.
True, and now it reminds me of Phantom Reala.
You're
I
right,
look
it
fa-
does.
I look fabulous.
You do. And Knights is just looking concerned about that.
Go ahead, read.
Oh, maybe you should have it like in Reala's tone. Not exactly his voice, but his tone.
What? What's with that look? I'm just trying out his look.
Approval!
Oh my god.
Yep. This stuff is honestly, it's great.
Yeah.
Glad I'm capable of sharing this. Plus, want to ease the tension because obvious reasons.
My god.
Cat. That's your cat.
Cat's
Care to
cat.
tell? Hey, Chelsea.
Yep.
Tell what kind
The
of cat
giant
this one is.
Yeah, that's a Maine Coon. That's my cat Fluffy.
Yep,
Jesus
he's a big one.
fucking- Yeah, here's there's a little parrot herself. When I just got her. Oh,
Yeah, just super cute, super small.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What is it?
Fuck.
What is it?
I'm watching a little bit of a video, and Jesus fuck, Rainbow Dash. My Little Pony has monsters.
And
Jesus fucking Christ!
You know you're not gonna relax if you keep watching scary movies. You know that, right?
I have
Yeah.
a problem. Sue me.
hey, look at
Ew.
here's.
Ha! Your thoughts?
I mean, the only thing I gotta say is that, well, you kind of missed the spikes on my neck, but that's the only thing.
I tried.
Oh, what
I
about
know.
the neck color?
Blue brow.
I am
Blue
queen of floof. I am the queen of floof.
Well, technically he does have it. It's just that, well, he also has those indicated spikes. You know how certain say like the porcupine, it has those quills in them. That's basically what Bluebrow has. That's the
I
reason
didn't
why
know-
he appears somewhat spiky.
Ah.
Darian.
You're too cute.
He is. He's just precious, and people honestly should know that.
Oh yeah, it's a he, not a she.
Yeah, he is.
Yep. Do
Now the
not
thing
get
about
a mistake.
now the thing with Darian is that he kind of gets mistaken for one, and
Are
from the
there any
obvious.
Yeah, are there any of my characters that you find interesting? You want to know? You want to? Oh wait, there's the one. That's the drawing I did with the Dryad and Cyrus.
This is straight out of. This is basically out of Spiral almost.
Well, to be honest, it's not exactly part of the Spyro universe. It's more or less a universe that me and my friend Marissa came up with.
I did the same thing.
Haha.
BRB.
It's the song I basically got you into.
Yep. And for everyone who's wondering, those two are actually a couple, and their names are Heavenly Radiance and Winter's Howl. And yes, they are a demon and angel.
I know. And it's quite clever. That's even your background for your channel.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Oh boy.
Are you okay?
Yeah, let's let's get
hang on, it's kind of just trying to make sure that it's not lagging or anything. And the most importantly, that it pretty much just stops basically pausing. Come on, work please. Okay. Okay. She's basically here and such. Oh, before we continue, I'm gonna make sure that my that nobody basically comes in here. But yeah, Hannah, she definitely will be joining in the stream.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure when. I mean, she is back and such, but taking bits. I did pretty much say that the story I wrote basically was not going to be for the faint of heart. Hello.
Hey guys.
Yo.
Sorry that I'm like I just got off work.
It's okay, but hey, you're here.
Yay!
So far, what do you think of this stream? That for the story at least.
It's twisted and I love it. That's all I gotta say. It's twisted and I love it.
Okay, we're gonna continue it. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Here it goes. Back to the thing. Okay.
Continued until he let Helen go. I was about to head to the door until he said this.
Oh, before you go, I will be waiting for you in Crystal Castle. And do not keep me waiting.
He had given me a toothly grin before disappearing. I had a feeling he would say that. It just couldn't end that easily. I went to Crystal Castle, and all the crystals were broken. They were colored red and black. The sky was a dark red, and the ground was gray. I felt lucky that there were at least no bodies. I then saw Reala, waiting for me, again. Like before, I walked up to him, but instead of him asking to duelize, he simply revealed a sad face and spoke.
I know you are not too happy about this. There is a reason why I called you here.
Reala then turned around and pointed.
There is a trial I have set up for you.
Now, I never explained about what the
must ask you
trial
this.
is, so
really
yeah,
wanting to know
I
the
kind
truth?
of am fixing that up
An
for
option
the
screen
remake.
between yes or no popped up. I didn't know exactly what to do, so I selected yes.
I must warn you that you will be wishing that you did not.
After that, I started the trial that Reala had set up. They were different, almost like I've done this before. After the trial finished, Reala walked up to me and said this.
I am impressed that you have managed to pass. I guess I shall let you know that Nice is in the memory forest. I think he's waiting for you. If I were you, I would get going to see what is going on.
After that, he vanished. Once I find out the truth,
I'm
I
back.
can face it
Hello.
Okay.
quickly. That will put this whole nightmare
We're-
thing behind me.
We're getting
Maybe
to the
game
memory
would go back
forest
to normal.
now.
Once I
You're
entered the
glitching out.
I quickly began searching for Knights. I was surprisingly shocked to see that the whole forest was covered in snow. There was this sad music playing in the background. It honestly made me really sad, and I did shed a tear. I don't think I could blame myself. I was very emotional that day with what I had experienced. After
I wonder
about
why.
8 minutes of searching,
Yeah.
I came to a complete stop when I heard a very sad yet familiar tone. I followed the sound until I came across the Sky concert, which was red colored. I also saw Knights playing his flute, but it wasn't the usual way I remembered. The tone sounded sad and depressing. I was wondering why he was playing here in a frozen forest. I walked up to him and questioned him. Knights looked at me with a very depressing expression and said this.
So, you've passed Reala's trials. He told you to come and find me, huh? Well, if you're wanting the truth, you must pass this one final test, and I'll take you to find the answers you're looking for.
Knights then held his hand out toward Helen. I'm speechless. I mean, Knights never sounded that sad or hopeless before. In order to end this all, I must perform the Sky concert, which
This works
I
way
must
better than
inform
Sonic
you,
EXE.
I've never
Yeah.
any rank on, but it was my only option I had. I let Helen duelize with Knights, and the mission started. While playing, the Knights theme was replaced by a sorrowful, agonizing toned theme. I felt the theme was telling me someone's hurting badly. I had a feeling it might have been Knights, or at least I thought. I passed without any trouble, thank God. After it ended, Knights finally spoke.
Well, here's something you should know. The one who attacked me also caused this whole Armageddon to happen. I tried fighting back, but he said I shouldn't bother. Owl told him to move on, but that only angered him more. Thus, he terrorized all of Nightopia. I had no choice but to give in. He said that I wouldn't have to go back to Wiseman and I shouldn't save any visitors, or he would have killed me. I cursed at myself every day. I shouldn't be alive right now. This place is no longer a paradise, but instead a hellhole. But you can make this all go away.
Yeah, you
He's waiting
see?
for you in Nightmare. There,
Yeah,
you'll
this is
find
basically
out
how Knights has
everything.
been feeling a
Please,
long
take
way.
care of Helen, Ashley.
In this...
I was frozen.
You see?
in shock.
This is how a fourth wall
He had
works.
just broken
Yeah.
the fourth wall. How is that even possible? I felt there was no way that could ever happen. Knowing that Knights had just said my name was chilling. With that, I knew I had to continue playing the game, and I think I finally knew who started
Yeah.
this whole terror. He is expecting me, and now I know where I should go, and that place is Nightmare. I walked up the stairs and went in. Once I got to Bellbridge, I saw that it was just black. I tried to continue on, but Helen wasn't moving. I tried everything, every button, yet whatever I did, she just wouldn't move. I soon realized that Helen was shaking, as if she was trembling in fear. It was like something was approaching her, and sadly, I was right. The same portal that had swallowed Will from earlier now swallowed Helen. I was forced back to the menu screen. I was extremely stubborn and angry at this point. I was tired of stalling. I know I was shaken up by everything, but I wouldn't let this stop me from fixing things. I pressed continue, and to my horror, Helen was unselectable. I did notice a new option, though. In the center of Helen and Will was another dream title.
It's basically a portal, guys.
titled
That's an inviting
Ashley's
portal.
Dream. Not
Whoa.
my dream. That's impossible. This now touched me in a more personal level. I wasn't sure on what to do. It was my only option I had left.
They make use
if
of the
I
music
completed
here.
This.
Yeah.
So I selected it. I was already in a level I've never heard of before. It was called Reala's Heart, The Betrayal. I had not a clue
Oh
on
boy.
what was about to happen next. The screen appeared, but
I'm having fun. Is anybody else having fun?
I am.
around, I saw
Sounds like you're tired.
they were
Do you
also
want to take a nap,
different.
Bill Hannah?
No,
Anguished
no, I just had a very
their faces.
rough day.
As I looked at the details, I heard a
It's always gonna be a rough day.
Oh,
You can never run away from it.
Finally came, Ashley.
Well, the problem was I had to work by myself.
then that I saw him sitting.
And
on
the
a red
picture's
and
gonna
black
change.
throne, right there in the dim, darkened area. It was
And
Reala.
they actually got the
Looked
picture.
like he
Jesus Christ!
See?
Holy crap!
You are so confused. I guess I might as well ask you.
No.
Do you like what I've done to these dreamers' dreams? I did it all
No.
for you. To please you.
He's
Anything to make you happy.
Oh my
You like it?
god!
What do you say?
I'll say Sonic the Blue Speed
Reala
Demon. I have I'm wondering the same damn thing.
possible. I still think so to this day. I knew he was somewhere behind this,
Uh-huh.
but I was in denial. I would never have expected Reala to kill.
Yeah,
A
he would.
selection screen between yes and no appeared. I recalled the question, and I simply clicked no. It was the truth, but I wish I hadn't selected it.
So you do not like it. I knew you would not. I honestly did all this to make you desire a much better time playing. I thought that you would forget about us. I thought that you would most importantly forget about me.
Reala had got up from the throne and walked to a lighter area. I got a good look at him and felt really sick. His amazing red armor that I remembered was an even darker red. His fangs and claws were bigger and sharp, like daggers. His skin color was now a deathly pale. His body was covered in blood and what looked like organs to me. That's not all. In the middle of his chest, where his gem should have been, was a large gap. Looking closely, it horrified me when I saw what was inside the gap. Inside was his heart. It looked like it had been torn in half.
Yeah.
Ah!
Splattered out occasionally from the heart. It made me want to throw up.
Yep.
I was close to turning off this game and destroying it, but I felt I couldn't escape. It's like he was forcing me to watch this. Even with that, I still felt this was personal. I feared something worse would happen if I just stopped everything. I had to continue. I just couldn't. I couldn't just stop. I had to continue.
What is wrong, Ashley girl? Do you like what you've done to me?
What? Me? I didn't do anything to him. What was he talking about? Just thinking back to that moment, I remembered how terrified I was to hear my name again, coming from the game. A video game! My name in a video game! My heart sank. As I was soaked in my own fear, Reala continued.
Oh, you really still do not get it, do you?
What is it that you want? Stop stalling and get to the point. What do you want from me? I remember that's what I said out loud. No longer were my interruptions in my head. I had to let some
my
emotion
God.
escape from me. I knew my outbursts wouldn't matter, though. At least that's what I thought. Reala spoke back to me.
You have always been somewhat impatient, so I will make it as clear as possible.
Just when I thought my heart couldn't sink more, it did. I was absolutely terrified. Reala spoke back to what I've said. I knew what fear was before, but now it's a whole different story for me. I was afraid to even speak at this point. I refrained from speaking again. I kept my outbursts in my head once again. What does Reala mean by that? I kept my focus more on the game now. I can't just... I had to stop focusing on my fear.
Remember back then, when you enjoyed the times we would spend together, how we went on adventures.
Yep.
I made you happy, and in return, you gave me love, trust, and happiness. That is not all. When I asked if you would always love me, you said yes. You lied.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
How would he know that?
Yeah.
About me.
Yeah.
It was
he's-
completely on a personal level now. I had to fix this, but before fixing things, I needed to understand it. His heart. That's when I got
Yeah.
it. Reala must have been heartbroken, but why? I didn't think that Nightmaren could ever love, but how could he feel betrayed by me? The only thing I thought of was because of spending too much time away. But this was
Yep.
just a
Pretty
game.
much.
How could things go against code, against such situations?
Trying to
How
bring the
could
logic into
Reala
this, but
have done
now.
any of it? He's a fictional
Yeah.
character. They weren't real. I still don't understand how it all happened. To continue the story, a voice came out.
Oh,
Wise man.
visitor, you must not know
Oh, crud.
Yeah.
what I shall explain.
Dude.
It
Yes.
was Wiseman. He appeared behind Reala. He began to explain.
You see, you dedicated your life to Reala.
That's not
You
exactly.
gave him a life. He has been a part of you. Reala made sure that whatever your problems were, he would always fix it. He loved
Dude.
you, and you loved him.
How's
But
chat
years
looking
later,
thus far?
You stopped visiting him.
Nothing new yet.
Throughout the years, Reala
Okay.
began feeling betrayed,
Well,
lonely, angered,
Sonic the Blue Demon said, whoa.
sad.
Sonic the Blue Demon
Uh-huh.
said, what did I walk into?
Do you still love him?
I'm also wondering the same damn thing.
Uh-huh.
I just love this.
Savior.
Made me sick. I waited to see if a selection screen popped up, but it didn't.
Stop popping
I
up
stared at the
screens.
screen. They were looking
I
straight.
wish you could sit off the middle eyes.
I figured I had to answer out loud.
I'll play more
I
Ballin
had
later.
I was hesitant, but I said,
Ooh, yes.
no. I loved you before, but now you're this. I could never love a monster like you. I can't even look at what you've done. It was the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts. I felt bad, and I feared for what would happen next. To my surprise, Reala reacted, and apparently he heard me. He asked me,
So, you do not love me anymore.
watching closely, I noticed Reala's heart tearing more than it had been before.
Then I guess that you leave me no choice.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
He opens a portal.
It was blinding, and soon enough, my vision was completely blinded by the light. I couldn't see a thing. I shut my eyes to protect them from damage. I waited a few seconds until opening them again. When I opened my eyes, I couldn't believe what I experienced. I was somehow inside the game. I know it's hard to believe.
Dude.
I'm still pretty baffled myself. I'm unsure whether to feel as much
Oh my god, I love
I
this.
truly feel my experience happened. It was too real and too crisp of a memory to be a dream. I never in my life could think any of this was possible. It was extremely unexpected to think Reala, a fictional character in a fictional game, could pull me inside of it, inside of a game. When I was inside, I looked at Reala in horror. It's like my dream. He knew every creation I've shown him in my dream world. He knew all my nightmares, all my characters. Reala took the Reshiram form I had created for him. I had shown Reala in my dreams that form. It was one I had never gotten the chance to show him. I can remember the dialogue as if it were yesterday. It's something hard for me to even try to forget.
Like my new form, I have to admit, it was not easy hacking into your Pokemon games. I knew I'd find you with my name.
Reala had a menacing, arrogance to her.
Oh, I love that music.
I did
I
Same.
know, it's so perfect.
How? How are you doing all this?
I will gladly answer that. Ever since you left, I began to feel negative emotions. I gained the power of darkness, and finally formed with your ideas, from your dreams. I was able to become this, in order to impress you. I knew you'd love this
Wow.
Oh.
Pokemon. I had no choice but to hack the game. I wanted to have you see this form in person, not in a dream.
As he was speaking, I could remember he circled around me as if showing off his new form. It was a terrifying thing to see, especially if you know you'll be easily outpowered. I felt helpless. I don't want to be here. This should all be fictional. You're fictional. This is not real. I thought if I could remind myself about the situation, it would stop. Everything should be fictional at this point. I was in major denial now that I think about it. The truth
It's
was
kind of glitching out on my end.
Yet I
Same.
want to face it. Reala thankfully had returned to how he should be.
Twisted Reshiram.
There, even more.
Ash,
know
it's
too
kind of
much.
Yeah.
Oh, but
everything's
you know,
kind of glitchy on my end.
because you have made us
Oh.
real.
Oh, hey, hang on a sec. Okay. Hang on.
You're good.
Oh, so how's it thus far here?
Holy
It's getting good.
I
Jesus
like it.
fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello,
I'm
Speed
not-
Demon.
I'm wondering honestly the same damn thing, and I've been here for a while. Holy tits.
Yeah, weather's nice around here.
Same
Yeah.
with my area. It's like 66 degrees.
It's
I
in
don't
the
know.
70s here. Also, hi, Cole.
I don't know.
I
You
didn't
should
know
totally do so. Yeah, but if you actually, well, listen to the story and such, this is the old version, by the way. It actually is different.
Ashley, I was actually watching this more and I noticed you're not cringing, Ashley.
Sorry, I just, I sort of
And you
slipped away to use the restroom.
Damn it, Ashley.
What?
I thought I'd be able to see you cringing at this, but no.
I just remain quiet, okay?
Oh, wait
Dude.
until the end.
Oh, gosh.
That was
I'd say it's 2014.
So, 2014,
holy
13,
Jesus.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Almost
hear-
10 years.
Yes.
Holy.
Okay, ready to get back?
Sure. God
I'm
help
ready
us
to
all.
die.
You that we can now
God
be
damn,
part of
Marie.
forever.
That thought was terrifying. I still had many questions. No! How could I? I can't make anything fictional real. No one can. Why are you telling me these lies? Again, denial. At this point, I can remember myself hoping it was all a dream. Reala lashed out.
Oh, am I? Ask now.
Knights had been standing next to the characters the whole time. Not a change in expression ever since I entered the level. I was sitting in front of my TV, where I should be. Knights spoke rather quickly, before I can even ask.
He is not lying, Ashley. As much as I know you want it to be a lie, it isn't. We are real, and it's all thanks to you.
I couldn't tell whether Knights was happy about that or not. I had to put more input into this nonsense.
Keep in mind, this is
No,
not Mary
this
Sue approach.
can't
I
be
try to
happening.
avoid that.
Why are you keeping
I
me
can tell.
You have left me and the others here to promise myself whenever you return, I'm gonna make sure that you witness the pain and misery I've been through. I took it all out on these pathetic dreamers. Now that we are finally here, we can be together, and you will
Oh, no.
never again.
Oh no.
This made me angry and scared. I remembered how hard I was
I
crying
love this.
as he spoke. I know I was letting tears come out. I collapsed to my knees and felt defeated. Reala didn't speak. He just watched, letting out a sigh. To my surprise, Knights had came over to me.
Ashley, if you take Riala's offer, then things will return to normal.
I remember telling Knights that I couldn't. But I can't. I just can't. He's become a monster. A monster that I cannot love.
Yeah.
I loved him once and still do, but this isn't the Reala I love. I can't love what he's become. I can't be with him.
You see, I wasn't
think
doing anything
Knight seemed
stupid.
to understand what I was
Yeah.
trying to say. That gave me some relief. I was afraid to speak loud, considering Reala was right there. Knights pushed on with words.
Then, if you really want the both of you together like the old times, challenge him. He might not play fair, but he's always willing to give you his all.
Keep in mind, Reala
I
is
looked at
being
Knights
under
and told
the
him,
influence of the Dark
I'm
Ocean.
not so
So
sure
he's
about
not himself
Knights. After
completely.
all, he might have advantage.
Oh my goodness.
In my dreams.
Dude.
Most likely has
Yeah.
more power. I don't know if I can do this. It was true. Remembering the form he took from the beginning scared me. I remember how much encouragement I had got from
Yeah.
the characters. I felt bad. I knew I was their last hope. Will looked at me and told me,
Don't give up. You can do this.
Wow.
Pause it, please.
I remember her saying, if you
Are you okay?
Bree, are you okay?
That Will. It reminds me of Hannah's Will from the story.
Don, why do you have to remind me of that?
He's like, morning, morning,
Yeah,
Chuck.
I will
Mom.
even send you this. I will even send you my remade story, so it's a little more easy to follow.
Good God, man.
Okay, are we good? Are you good? Are we good? Are we good?
Wait,
Breathe,
somebody was in
breathe,
the
breathe.
somebody was in the sing.
It's Jackson, but I don't think he's gonna provide much.
Sorry, Jackson.
Ready?
Yeah.
If you beat him, our dreams will go back to normal, so please.
Well, that's a bit better than the
Knights,
main
save us
than the
all.
main voice of Helen.
it took me
Yeah.
but It wasn't something I could just agree to. I was terrified, but I needed to fix this. It might be my only
Responsibility,
way out of this
man.
game. So I told them, all right, I'll do it. I'll beat Reala and make things right again. I stood up and turned to face Reala. My knees were buckling, but I told him as confidently as I could. Reala, I challenge you to a battle. Reala seemed to be very satisfied with my answer. He told me,
Sure, I'll battle you, just like the old days, but a little different. You're in my territory.
just as I expected, Reala wasn't going to play fair. His form changed into a wolf-like one. I remember that one. It was one of the first forms I had dreamed for him. It was so scary to see. Knowing I wasn't safe in my own dreams. I remembered turning to Knights. You ready for this? Knights nodded and said,
Just like the old times, huh?
as the battle began, Knights and I had to fight 3 different forms of Reala. I don't remember too much of what had happened in the first 2 battles, but the third was specifically memorable. The last form was his Reshiram form. This one is the most overpowering one, and also the one that I did not want to battle. Knights could have probably sensed my worrying. Knights asked me, got any ideas on how we're supposed to beat this form? I honestly began to sweat. I didn't know what to do. I don't know why I began to think about my Pokemon game, but I
actually put a little more effort into the battle later on.
Stronger than Reshiram was my Zekrom. Knowledge of that wouldn't help in this game world, or will it? I was curious to know if my
I
DS
had
was
a bit of the
in pocket,
alteration
was
of
there
this
before I
battle,
entered
but
this
ending sort of stayed the same.
game thing. I don't know what to call it.
So, somewhat.
I patted my pants down and felt it. I began to assume this game worked like my dreams. If Reala could change form, maybe Knights can as well. After all, this game seemed to revolve around me. It was my only chance to try, and it was the only thing I could think of.
Gotta beat him at his own game.
I told Knights as I took out my DS. Thankfully, this came with me. All I need to do is make you into the opposing Zekrom with stronger attacks than Reala's. I concentrated just like how
I figured as though Knights would have more of ideals and Reala has
enough,
truths.
My idea worked.
True.
I still don't know what I would have done if it didn't. Knights began to transform.
Zekrom!
I remember Knights the transformation was taking place. I noticed the other characters looking with shocked expressions on their faces. Knights looked at himself and he was completely changed. He looked surprisingly shocked. Wow, I'm completely different. Reala seemed completely shocked about what had happened. He angrily shouted,
Impossible. I thought that Ashley girl did not fancy Zekrom.
Reala really didn't know me. I told him, wrong, Reala. You have
that's the power of fandom!
I love this game, not just this one. I'll have you know that I gave Knights an extra boost against your strength.
Slap that ass.
Hey!
Jesus.
Hey!
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Tear apart. Before it could, Knight spoke out. It's time that we end this. Right. I had not.
Oh boy.
So the battle continued. I wish I could remember more details about it, but it was. It did last a long time, and the battle was very exciting. Reala had grew too weak to continue. My heart began to ache, and I felt terrible. The battle was brutal. Knights had used his final move on Reala, and that's when I began to tear up. Sorry, forgive me. Reala's heart fully fell apart. That's when I thought he was dead. I then noticed Reala.
Well, that's the thing with nightmares. They are pretty resilient unless they're beaten by another nightmare.
Reala had done a lot of evil things.
Yeah.
I began to cry. I never thought it would have ended that way. I ran over to Reala and said, Reala, I'm so sorry. I never wanted this to end. I never meant to abandon you all. I blame school.
When you
I
think
had to
about
deal
it,
with
Reala
so many
himself was
things.
also a
I had
victim.
no idea how much
Even
I
if he didn't
Yeah.
fully show it.
weak-hearted I was, the other characters felt sad as well. It was just a traumatic event. With my
Yeah,
fault,
you can
when
pretty
Reala
much
was
tell
dying,
where I was
I had
kind
a
of
weak
going with this
voice.
and such. Yeah.
Ashley girl.
I was so happy. I shouted his name.
Yep, he's still
Reala!
alive. He's okay.
Is
Just
everything
weakened.
you said true?
Yes, everything I said is true. I never meant to leave
Yeah.
you. Reala looked happier,
In order
not
for these nightmares to
menacing,
go back to normal, you
especially
gotta
when
beat
tears
sense
began to
into
roll
them.
down his cheeks.
That's how,
Yeah.
He
Never
and
felt
they
bonk.
can be
so
revert
being
back
with
to
you.
normal.
Bonk.
Yay.
Come
Think
back
you
normal.
was.
Anything, Reala. Anything
Yeah.
for you.
Will you
Yeah,
always
this
love
is
me
true and genuine here.
forever?
Mhm.
If your heart gets back to normal along with everything,
Did I hear a
yes,
dog collar in the background?
I'll always
No.
love you, Reala.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
surprised the
A
dog.
bright light appeared
I'm
from the
surprised your
inside
dogs
of
aren't
Reala's
howling.
empty chest.
Yeah, really.
It was much like the blinding
They're
light.
more or less just sleeping next to me.
Dimmed away and Reala was
Okay.
back to normal. I did it. I
Yeah,
can't believe I did
things
it.
are back to
It
normal.
was crazy, but it happened. Riala hugged me before another light blinded me. I held my eyes shut as tightly
He
as I
basically
could.
sent me home.
The light really made me
Yay.
until the pain stopped. I opened my eyes and I was back in front of my TV, in the real world, reality. My TV was still on and the controller was in my hands. When I stared at the TV, Journey of Dreams was back to normal. Nothing bloody or creepy about it. It was normal. I played for a few minutes to make sure everyone was alive and well.
It was back to
Rihanna
normal
had appeared in
again.
my dreams again.
Thank goodness.
There
Thank
was
Yeah,
God.
it's
and he said
all
he'd
back to
forgiven me.
normal, and it's
He also
all
said he
good.
was happy to see that he is his original healthy
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back. I've missed you.
self. Me too,
Aw.
Rihanna. I'll
You
never
see-
do that ever
You see,
again.
this is the first
I
time that a
smiled in my
creepypasta
dream.
actually had a
And he
happy
returned the
ending.
smile and
Yay.
so
Yeah.
from that point
Well,
on,
then
my
again, it
life
got
has
turned
gotten
into like a
better.
grimdark tale,
I know
so yeah.
you think this is fake, which you could be right. I'm still unsure if it was just all
I
a
know
dream
I'm
or
using the
not.
cliche and such, but hey, I
was
try to
just
make it a useful.
really
I try to
worth
make it
sharing
work in
to
a way.
someone.
Yeah.
Something that I can never forget. All I know is that those of you who have grown up and gotten attached to anyone, fictional or not, your dreams can always make anything seem real. Love can always find a way.
Eh. That is the end.
Oh.
So, yeah, well, what do you think?
Holy shit, Ash.
I'm sorry.
That was one of the best grimdarks
Wait.
I've heard in a long ass time.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes.
Holy shit. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I've been saying this through
Same
the whole
here.
goddamn movie. I've been damn video. I've been like, oh my god, I love this. I'm gonna love this whole.
I say we give Ash a big round of applause. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, keep in mind, this was basically the old version.
Who the fuck cares? That was awesome.
Old
I
and new
love
is
it.
still good.
Even if it's basically, it was written like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, script or not, it's still good.
Yeah, really.
Well,
I like it.
keep in mind, I still haven't fully updated much yet, but I do plan to.
Well, but
So, what? If I may ask, what are your thoughts on the story?
I think it's a really interesting take on the usual video game grimdarks.
Yeah, it's a lot better than Sign.exe. At least it has good pacing and all that. Sign.exe's one
Okay,
was too
if anybody
quick.
wants, there's the link.
Yeah. Yeah, the pacing is way better. It doesn't feel clustered, and it actually feels genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I tried the best I could with what my abilities were.
Trust me, I'm not saying I'm a. Honestly, actually, I'm not the best when it comes to stories. I mean, there are some times where I get people saying that they like what I like. They like a backstory I made, and I get really kind of excited when I hear that. But honestly, I don't really. I wouldn't say my writing skills are completely on point.
Well, I'll pretty much be clear here. There's a reason why I basically wanted to write a story centered around Reala because one, there was already considered a Knight's creepypasta, but instead of it being Knight who was basically evil and such, it was actually involving around the beta boss self.
Huh.
Yeah. And let's just say it's very vague and such. Like, it's a real mystery because nobody knows what Self is. He was going to be like a secret boss in the original game, but apparently that just got cut. So yeah, people don't know exactly what Self is. Fans have been speculating and such, and I even included him in. I even brought him into the Corrupted series.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you want to see? I actually have a comic basically showing. Now, keep in mind, keep in mind, there's no words fully in it, but this is a rather different take.
Yeah, I know you based it around Wiseman's clothing for Self. Basically, he is the first ever Nightmare, and after all.
Yes, because of why he's so mysterious and why no one basically is able to know where he is or what he is, what they are, etc.
It's a creature of the unknown.
What?
Yes.
And to the unknown.
Yes. Basically, he lives in a downward spiral that basically is inside a gothic manor.
Dude.
Keep in mind, this is my early days of getting design-wise. What do you think of the first page here?
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Yeah. In order to get in, you gotta knock. So Self has these big lock knocks.
Wow.
Yes. I kind of based around a different design-wise. Now, the thing about with Self here, Self was aware of the Dark Ocean's influence seeping its way into the Dreamgate area and such, and Self is basically in the bridge between that and Nightmare.
Jesus
before
Christ.
Before it could get to him, he, and unfortunately, had no choice but to jab Adia shards within his own being, including his eyes.
Oof.
Yeah. It's a twisted way, but the Idia are powerful enough to actually keep that away. And Reala, he wasn't aware how far this would go, so yeah. Itself, well, he's not exactly hateful or anything. He doesn't despise what Reala did. It's just, well, Reala just didn't know better.
Wow.
Self is basically described as like a cloaked figure. He kind of have a little resemblance to Wise Man.
He kind of, to me, your design kind of gives off the Chronicler vibe.
That's kind of what I was going for. He's an ancient nightmare, after all.
Sick.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. He did get asked a few questions, but not many ask much from him.
Wow.
But yeah, that's basically Self. As for the creepypasta, basically, for another thing is that, well, I've seen pretty much your EXCs, your The Killers, or your Slender clones. So I was like, you know what? I like Knights. I'm a fan of Knights. I wasn't a huge fan, but I did the best I could. And that's when, well, that's where the idea came in. And I took inspiration from a few other creepypasta stories, but made it where it seemed like it was its own thing.
And it does work.
It really does.
To the advantages. And it didn't seem like both Knights or Reala were out of character. Even Wise Men, who briefly got a moment there. What do you think?
I thought that was excellent.
Yeah, it really gave us a fright.
Yeah, really.
They're pretty legit.
Now,
yeah?
I just gotta ask, like, Ashley, in your opinion, what my more like darker characters, which one did you like?
Huh?
Ugh.
What do you mean?
You know what? I don't even know.
Dark characters?
Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to describe each world, how twisted it can be, or how different it can look. I didn't, and you notice throughout the whole story, I never once mentioned about hyper-realistic blood.
Never once, thank goodness.
Thank God.
Huh? I mean, if you're basically referring to the theme, yes, I guess. Also, I tried not to make myself into like the overpowered Mary Sue because I basically knew that would definitely not work. And I was actually right about having the nightmares actually remain strong and how they are always meant to be. Not once was there a big tone change, unlike EXE. You know what? What do you say we go over a bit with EXE and save what's in it that kind of seemed interesting but really fall flat on its face?
Oh, I can name a number of reasons.
Me and Edward actually did a reading of that. And he just did the ooh talk for EXE. I'm not even kidding. It's ridiculous. And then there was round 2, where we brought you and Chelsea. You know, if I actually do a reading stream and such, I'm definitely gonna do a rereading with Reala's Heart, the remake version. But as of late, I haven't really done much progress with the whole changing things up and working it through.
That's fine.
Oh, and the Ask Corrupta Reala series, that's still going strong.
I can see that.
I know at some point, I want to you know what? When would be a good point to actually do a video about that, huh? Like a video stream. What do you guys think?
I see that. I would like to see that.
Anybody else?
Girls,
Mm.
Should I show an
seems like
example?
somebody's tired.
Should I show an
long day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna put this down.
So should I show an example picture?
Please do.
Okay. I will basically show. This is the cover of the Ask series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically I gave it a new cover where the original, it was just a list of notes. Now here's the thing that I always really didn't, if there's a pet peeve I really didn't like about Ask series is that I always hate how there's always a white background and that there's just always nothing. It's just bare bones.
True. Or
At least what I do, you can definitely notice within like say certain Sonic comics, Sonic Asks or MLP. But yeah, I also pretty much put the stories here so that people could read these. As for the rules here, no fetishes, no not safe for work, no random questions, and keep it accurate to story. Oh, and you want to see how twisted these nightmares can look? Corrupted Jackal.
Yeah, which is a bloody heap under that cloak.
You'll see what he truly looks like underneath, but for now, it's best to be kept a vague secret.
Yeah, that's
also,
what
you want to know what that? You want to know what that is?
Well, I know, but I'm not saying it until you say it.
Chelsea,
I can say it.
Mm.
I
go
can
ahead,
say
Ree.
it. That's human skin.
Yep.
And the thing is, Jackal, he sneaks into the waking world to actually get the skin. Yeah, Jackal's already lost his mind, like even more. He doesn't have much sense anymore.
Let's just say he lost his nightmare ways.
Yeah, nightmares are usually supposed to be prideful and honorable. Gulpo. Reasons why he looks like that is because he was brutally torn by one of the other fellow nightmares who have already turned.
True. You mean
Yeah, and that twisted mark in his jaw basically says it too. What do you think of the design here?
I like it. The skulls make him look more deadly.
What about you two?
Makes him look like a real predator.
Claws. Later on, he will have black fur. Currently, now he basically has black. He has a bit of a darker fur, but I just kept him kind of the same. But he's a little more bulkier looking.
Yeah.
A little more wild.
Okay. But he did jump into the dark ocean, right? Oh no.
Yes, he did. Puffy.
Ugh.
Now, you want to know a little something? I sort of looked up how a dead rabbit carcass looked.
Oh.
That's the reason for the zombie look. Hey, I'm used to looking at dead things.
I know you are.
But what do you think of Puffy here? Her design-wise?
I like it.
Terrifying.
Going.
He doesn't look like a bubble now.
Yeah.
Not at all. You could
looks like
say
a
that he
real
lost
bubble.
those certain colors of him. Now he's just this.
Mhm.
Jeez.
And lastly, Self. He's the most neutral here.
True.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's just neutral. Now for the Journey Dreams pause. Don Balon. He doesn't get that many questions asked.
Yeah.
Poor guy. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
Garania, who I actually updated. What do you think?
Looks like a giant zombie whale.
I know, he's supposed to be a piranha. Boom Mamba.
Yeah, sweet now.
Yes, she's cray cray.
Cuckoo, cuckoo,
You
cuckoo.
mean like the woman from The Simpsons, the woman that throws her cats?
I guess. It's Camelon. Oh my god, I gave him Balan Wonderworld hands. Oh, am I kidding? Of course. I did this way before before I learned about that.
What a coinkadink, huh?
Queen Bella, who's basically a Black Widow,
Yeah.
and Cerberus. What do you think?
Very menacing.
Chelsea?
She said, cool, wow, and amazing, and cool.
You know, I could definitely get a little more lighten up. So, if it's okay if I basically were to show something?
What?
Don't worry, speaking of Balan, don't mind this. Yes.
I want to read it with you.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to be Lance or should I?
I'll be Emma.
Okay. Why does it take so long? They're just children. What happened? What?
Don't touch my new friends again! If I see their faces again, I will not hesitate to kick their butts!
Is she a human? Now here's basically what knights would look like if
Yeah,
if they
I
weren't
found
this way.
those.
Works.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to fight? Look at Tim. He has a knife.
Even if look, you can't deny the fact that Balan has a very creative set.
Yeah. Also, here's a fun quote I gotta say to all the Balan haters out there.
Good.
If you don't like Balan, then you don't like Kingdom Hearts.
Thank you.
Ooh. It hurts, but it's true.
That is true. Very, very true. Oh, this is also something that was catered to the corrupted sense. Let's just say this was. You guys remember me in one of the stream about me talking about that toxic individual, Sonic Kid? Well, this was
yeah.
and about his horrible executed story. That was basically carbon copy of Sonic EXE Nightmare Beginning.
Ay, caramba.
Yeah.
Don't
2019.
remind me of that guy.
But yeah, as you can see, I sort of also went with the whole Mario music box approach because I was basically listening to that at the point. Keep in mind, that is not, those are Reala's hands, yes, but that's not him.
You mean, is that corrupt?
The Dark Ocean's influence.
Yeah.
Oh, are you guys? Oh my goodness. I'll say this after the stream.
Okay. This is a story-driven fic where you will help special dreamers through the horrors that await them within the dream worlds they travel through. You will be given choices on how the story will move. But warning, pick the wrong answer and it'll end with a horrific and graphic. So do choose wisely. Have fun and beware the monsters that lurk within the darkness.
And I still see you still need to finish it.
I know, I haven't done this in a while. This is based around the this is the first game here. No, seriously, that's how the first game kind of looked with Ellie and Claris after you beat the final boss.
Hmm.
Yeah, Elliot's a little older in this.
Wow.
It has been a few years since Elliot and Claris last visited the dream world. The blue teen had been making his way through the grassy hills in hopes to reunite with his old friend who's helped him overcome his nightmares. Boy, it feels great to be back here. It's been a while, and things still look as if I never even left. I wonder how Nights has been. Maybe we'll get to go fly and explore like before. Yeah, it feels as though I'm doing Elliot a little justice, considering, you know.
Yeah.
The boy thought about all the possible things he'll get to do when he does meet up with the Purple Jester. About a little bit of searching, he did see Nighttopians roaming around and doing their own things. No signs of any nightmares. It seems all good till something came in mind. Strange. I don't see Knights anywhere. I bet he's in another Nightopia. With that thought in mind, the teen makes his way over to the door. He then noticed that some Nighttopians were avoiding the door out of fear. This confused Elliot, for he didn't understand what they were afraid of. That's odd. Wonder what they're scared of. Maybe some nightmares could be around, but I don't see any. He says as he glanced around. Seeing no enemies, he decided to leave it be as he enters through the door. Yeah, that's an introduction right there.
Wow.
Come in, worky work. Meh, get, move. Or, come on, work thing, work.
See, this needs to go.
Oh, okay. Chelsea left.
Oh.
But it's okay, we're here still.
Oh,
This is the Dream Gate. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I like
it. It really had some debris over the years.
You want to read? Hannah?
I'll pass.
Oh. Okay,
like I said,
read.
I'm not a reader, and this is kind of small for my eyes.
Oh, okay. When Elliot came through the doors, he wasn't expecting to see the sight before him. What the heck happened here? He could see all that was remained of the Dream Gate. The bars were rusted and broken. The marble had lost most of its shine. Some trees had fallen over and were drenched in what looked to be some kind of red substance. As Elliot looked around, he couldn't find any sign of the Purple Jester anywhere. Just what happened here? And why is everything in this state? He didn't notice a letter on the ground. It looked as if it had been written with ink. It reads, "This is not the safe haven you once knew. If you are to find your way, you must follow various pathways to proceed. But be wary of the crimson demon that roams the night."
Oh boy.
It's a very ominous letter, but
I
it
think
does give helpful advice.
Yeah. And I think I know who that was. But I'm not saying for ruining the plot point.
Of course, because I didn't get that far.
Yeah.
Elliot
Also, Fina says, damn.
Yeah. Hi, Venus.
Hey, Venus.
Hey, Venus.
You know, I guess we could do a bit of the corrupted ask, if that's okay with you.
Hannah?
I'm a little tired from what happened today, so
It's okay.
I understand.
I'm
can
just
do
trying
it.
to relax.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Couldn't process what that meant, nor did he give him a straight answer as to what's going on. He looked at different pathways outside the dream gate where it's less destroyed. The top of the ancient staircase, or some doors leading to Nightopia. Warning, the choices you make will affect the story. Think and choose carefully, for which direction you take may actually lead you to either progress or dire consequence. Where should I go? As you can see, these were the choices.
I'll read some, I guess. I'm not a good reader, but I guess I can read it. Just give me the link.
This is outside the dream gate. Are you sure you want to read this?
Yeah, just give me the link to the picture, and then I'll try to read some of it, and then I'll ask you to take the parts, take half of its story.
Hang on.
Hanging on, but I don't know how long.
What?
Oh, just something. Ah, my neck. I just want to crack it.
Okay, I'm gonna send this. Make sure. There you go.
That's so cute.
Hello.
Just looking at the Skype thing and do something cute there.
Alright.
Okay. Num num num. You can do the voice. Okay. When Eric came through the doors, he wasn't expecting to see the sights before him. Elliot.
Oh, great. Dogs are going crazy out there.
Damn it. Okay. I tried. I don't know if I could try Elliot's voice, but I could try Elliot. Okay. What the heck happened here?
Alright, which did you go with?
I went into. Oh shit! That was the false one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go on the false one, outside of the green gate. Okay, just tell
I
me when
did
to
say
read.
it was long.
Okay, headed outside the green gate, Elliot could see that not much was changed except for the rusted balls and ten, tens, I can't say tens grass. He walked the left path with stone rocks of pools of clear water and an old well that seems to be still in be intact.
Tact. Yeah. At least something hasn't changed.
He
Me
keep,
bounce back.
okay.
So how you doing, Ree?
I'm good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. The story was good. I like it. I can't wait to read more.
Alright. You want me to take over?
I got this. He continues until he sees the path leading into a cave. It appeals dark with it. Guys, what appears to be brief, briefly briefly lit by torches that gave off a blue glow. As Elliot enters through the cave, it smelled like musk. Smelled of musk. Musk? I can read that word. How you read it? I can say it. And the air
Okay.
felt ice cold, almost as if the place was alive.
I don't know why, but I can't help but think of that weird tunnel sequence in Coraline the book.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god! Yes.
Ugh. Yeah, I figured as though that tunnel sequence in Journey to Dreams could actually be used for some scare effect, so that's what I went with.
That's so cool.
You're welcome. Also, you think
Yep.
this is better than how Sonic Kid wrote his story?
Much better.
That
At
one, I
least
don't even want to talk about it.
I know. I tried to do a video about that, but I was just so frustrated because I just couldn't really work with something so annoying.
Cool.
Anywho,
I was at
what?
Elliot.
What is up with this place? It smelled like something died in here.
About halfway through, he could hear something almost like a creature breathing, and it was making its way behind him, followed by footsteps. This made Elliot's heartbeat rabbit. Oh my god, I cannot read today. I'm sorry,
It's
people. And
okay.
his breath got caught in his throat. He briefly looked behind him, only to be shocked by what it appears to be darkness, and what appears to be glaring, glaring at him were two red eyes and a large gaping mouth. It was breathing heavily with a large tongue sticking out and drooling. Oh my god!
Yeah, if you want to know, that is Claus.
Holy shoot!
Oh shoot!
He then made a mad dash to the exit with the creature chasing behind the hallway was getting tighter and up the I cannot say steep
Uh,
hill. I don't know. The creature did not take its sights off its fleeing target. Eric then sees there was a light and had a gas like I say
Gust.
a gust of rainfall flowing out. Taking taking the chance, he went for it. Before the creature could chomp I can't say it. Chomp its
Clamp.
claws and clamps its jaws onto him. The gust has taken Elliot out of the cave and land, landed on soft grass. He was panting after witnessing something that could have caught him if he slipped up.
Oh, thank God I got out of there. If I had slipped, that would have ended horribly.
That's what I just said. Anyways, once he was able to get his thoughts clear, he realized that it led him into another side of the dream gate.
Just what the hell was that thing? It couldn't have been a nightmare, or could it? Well, it's better to act than to question things at times like this.
He got up and dusted himself before. He got up and dusted
Busting
himself
himself.
before he headed back into the dream gate.
Well, what'd you think?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, this is a story-driven adventure thing. So what do you honestly think?
I like it.
Now here's the staircase.
You can read this one.
I got it. Upon heading up the stairway, he noticed of how well intact it was. As he made it to the top, there was clean water, but parts of the platform were cracked. He went over to see the edge to see the dark ocean. Nothing appears to be down there aside from the dark and waves. I don't really think I should risk going down there. Not sure if it'll be like with twin seats. As he was about to head back down, something could be heard swimming in the waters. What the heck is that? The only thing he could see was the glow of something red. See?
Yep.
Suddenly emerging from the waves came a massive nightmarish fish that appeared to be covered in armor that had rust and broken. Its skin was torn and its muscles were exposed. Its jaws were full of sharpened teeth, and the inside of its mouth looked bloody. One eye was pulsing, while the other was just a hollow with a red pupil. What the? Before he could get away, the massive nightmare clamped down and devoured him before heading back into the dark ocean. Yeah. You know how
Game
you know how
over.
you know how sometimes these choices can actually affect in a way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the choices here. Well,
Oh, give me a bit. Somebody's knocking.
okay.
Okay.
So what do you think of this? Yes, devouring.
Devour,
Rah!
devour.
Okay. Read this one and then that'll be it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I gotten this far.
Okay.
Upon heading to the doors, he noticed that some were covered in some kind of purple-bluish smoke. He reached out to touch the door, only to feel it was incredibly cold, like ice. Ah! The heck's up with this door? Hey, what's that? He looked above to see the symbol of an idiot. Maybe could the door be surrounded by this stuff? Because it's blocking me from entering, and the only way to open it is if I require the idiot? He moved away from the door as he checked. Something had surprised him. He didn't have all his idiot. What the? Where's all my idiot? I could have sworn I came here without encountering any enemies. This doesn't make any sense. The only one that luckily weren't taken were the red, green, and yellow idia. He had decided to try and enter another one, which luckily, the blue-haired boy, there were some doors that had no ice smoke covering them. Well, at least I can enter without some kind of barrier blocking my way. But there's one thing that's getting me suspicious. If the drink aid turned out this way, what'll become of the Nighttopias? Will they remain how they were before? That thought made Elliot a little uneasy. Without hesitation, he enters the doorway, and the light takes him to the place of paradise. Will be waiting for him on the other side of the door. Well, what do you think?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this is sort of my kind of comic cover. Would you believe that the hardest thing to do was the design of the heart itself?
Yeah.
Cracked heart.
Yes. Yeah. As you can see, this Ask series has a lot. And I mean a lot.
I can't wait until you read it.
Yeah, maybe next stream.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, we basically did do the reaction, and people got to see my very first story in all of its old classic glory.
Almost 10 years old.
If I gotta ask you, Hannah, when you first read it, what was going through your mind when you did read it?
I was like, WTF, and you know.
And how it was different?
Yeah. Basically, different from other creepypastas I've read in the past. This one was the most twisted and most enjoyable I've read.
I mean, I try.
You did well.
If
you look up not Mr. Coolco64 said I had a creepy laugh. I thank you.
Yeah, I know, you did.
Just trying to set the mood.
Yeah.
Now the thing with Reala in general, what did you think?
I think you already know my answer from the gameplay.
Very
Remember the dollhouse?
Oh, no, I mean, with the corrupted.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Reala is intentionally meant to be disturbing.
No kidding.
But if you actually read the Patience Wearing Thin story, you can understand why he ended up like that.
True.
desperation, and a broken heart.
Yes.
That nightmare needs a hug.
Yes.
Did somebody call me? What? Did I just walk in on something important or something?
No.
No.
World wants to give you a hug. Oh, does she now?
Why do you have to torture me? I'm not feeling please.
You brought it on yourself, Ree.
I
Yes.
said somebody should give him a hug. I didn't say I want to give him a hug.
Well, I don't really mind at all. What? What? Are you that intimidated by me?
No.
I guess you just be flustered.
Shut up!
I mean, I'll be honest here. I do have a bunch of fans who get easily flustered by me.
Sure you do.
And there goes.
Okay, he's gone?
No, he's still here.
Ah, damn it!
Yep, I'm still here.
Fine. That's what was that noise?
Must I also be brought up the fact that you also did sort of lewd art of me?
Shut up!
Okay, Reala. Okay,
Reala, come
enough
on, that's
tormenting her.
enough. That's enough.
This is my stream here. Well, basically talking about me. Do you think I wouldn't pretty much show up?
It's more of the corrupted you that we're talking about.
All right.
I didn't really mean it. It was only for ass and fluff cream.
All right.
Come here, Ree.
I think we're good. So yeah, hopefully you guys found this entertaining.
Yeah.
And we'll see you all in the next stream.
See you on the next stream, everyone.
And hopefully we might actually have a good time.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.